Welcome back. It's a new episode of the show that just wants to fly high into the stratosphere and be left alone to roam in the great mysteries that is this universe. It's Danzyland. I'm Dan. Over here with me, a heterosexual companion named Brooksy. Oh,
That's right.
Brooksy.
Oh, Brooksy. And you know what? It's actually
Danzy,
really nice.
Brooksy.
Brooksy, yeah. Brooksy. Hey, I'll tell you what, you are not the first, nor will you be the last person to call me that. And it's honestly, can I say, it's really cool to have been on a podcast with the main antagonist from Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth. It's really cool.
Okay, yeah, I take that. The hair is thangin' today. I get it.
Yeah, you're really fucking pumping it out there, bud.
But I like that. I like Sephiroth. Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorite games, and
yeah, he's one of my favorite androgynous characters. Also, I've got the mustache pumping out because I wanted people to clock me as a pervert from farther away. So we both kind of got our things going on, and I like that.
You look like if Dave Grohl just finally said "fuck it" and cut his hair.
Yeah, and just really laid into those little Debbies for a grip.
Well, when you got a kid from another, anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, today we got like a fun episode in store, but I wanted to bring this up. Because, like, Marc Marons going on a tangent on all these podcasts.
Speaking of mustaches.
Speaking gospel. Basically bitching about things I've been bitching about now for 2 years.
I think things that we've both been bitching about to each other for fucking a grip.
Now, I'm a nearly 20-year professional comic. I'm not famous or successful. That's my fault because for 10 years I drank. And these last 10 years, I've just been doing it for fun, or just doing it, not even for fun, because it's still, like, something I get paid for, something to do, but I'm not, like, I'm almost 40, I'm not doing what they would say is the grind anymore. I've been doing that for, like, 18, 19 years. Now I'm just having fun, creatively, artistically, not being just tied down to a city politics, or you know what I mean, like not
yeah,
really.
you're not playing the game.
I feel like I'm just this free agent out in the world.
Yeah,
this mercenary,
like you're not
this mediocre mercenary of comedy. That's all I am.
Holy shit, I like that. I like that a lot.
Just a mediocre, and it's fine.
I don't think mediocre. I think you're a talented comic. I'm not gonna say blaze you.
But my own insecurities will prevent me from going to levels that I could only dream about. But it wasn't the dream. The dream was just to make this a job, and it is. So
just the art of it.
Just the art of it. I love it for the art of it. I'm purist when it comes to certain things in comedy.
Yeah.
And Marc Maron really nailed down some things about the everything that's happening in Austin right now, the comedy scene there. Nothing against them. I
think the comedy scene in general.
I don't look at Marc Maron's thing as like that's everyone that's doing comedy right now. There's some really, like here in Scranton, there's some really good local comics learning the right way. In my eyes, doing the right thing.
You know what
I
would compare it to is when people say that there's no good modern country music. I think there is, but you have to dig for it.
Sure.
Because the shit that's put in front of your face isn't gonna be good.
I think Maron brought up a good point when it comes to things like trans jokes or just things that are hot topic jokes. That they are getting hacky because everyone's doing them, and that's true. That I think.
I agree with that.
But like I said, I don't think there's a wrong way in doing comedy. And what do I know? These people have success, all that stuff. They got people coming to the shows, and that's great. That's wonderful. But that's temporary. because like some of these guys are year in, 2 years in, they make it in that minute on Kill Tony with basically what I feel is an open mic set. It's the material in the open mic, like the club owners see a guy like that at an improv club owner sees somebody like that with no following and goes, keep coming to the open mic. But these Kill Tony now gives them an audience, so the club owner can't say no.
Yeah.
But if they don't evolve,
Exactly.
from that kind of material, though, because their audience is just going to get older, and if they don't evolve past the hot topic jokes and start writing about their life, or just not even about their life, you find your perspective as you get older as an adult. And believe me, this is coming from a guy who started at 18, and I've just been mediocre. So again, my opinion, but I make people laugh. As you get older, your perspective changes on what you should joke about. Not even what you should joke about, just what you want to say. And that's what you have to evolve to as a comic. Here's what I want to say. Now I got to put it in my sense of humor. And you go through that performing in front of 6 people who don't know who the fuck you are. You go through that performing into a packed place that doesn't
stay
know
humble.
who you are. But it's part of that comedy grind. And my fear is that they get too successful too fast and they don't know how to handle it. But a great example is somebody who handled it well, who didn't need something like Kill Tony, was Ralph Barbosa. He started in Dallas while I was pretty much a club regular around the city. I knew a different Ralph than who I know now. Not saying he's like a bad guy. I just don't know who he is at all anymore. We live 2 different lives.
Well, also you
know what I mean?
Have grown in different ways. Like
we were on shows together. We were good acquaintances. But man, you want to talk about a guy who has skyrocketed based on
that is pretty meteoric,
material that is not hot topic material. He's just being him.
It's unique
saying
material.
What he wants to say in a sense of humor, and he did all that doing the grind. I mean, we could all tell he was gonna be something because he was way funnier a year in. And you meet those people. You meet, like, some exceptions to the rule. And you meet, like... But, like, Ralph is now, for me, personal perspective on what a superstar looks like versus a good stand-up comic. You know what I mean? Because I saw the trajectory just right in front of my eyes.
Yeah, he was going...
You know what I mean?
But also, it's original material. It's not... This is my problem with a lot of the Kill Tony crowd, and what they're doing is that they're pushing out just pretty fucking simple jokes, and the crowd's eating it up because it's this it factor of being at Kill Tony and blah 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 blah. I
mean, really, I feel like, and I'm not dogging it because there is an appeal, and there were some nights at open mic that I wish more people were at open mic because the funniest thing happened. But that's what it kind of is to me. Kill Tony is like this glamorized open mic. And
like an America's Got Talent almost.
Like the same kind of laughs the same kind of laughs you get from that are the same laughs that 8 or 9 people watching an open mic would get when something lewd happens, something dirty, something... it's funny.
But at an open mic, it almost feels more genuine.
And it does. And that's what Kill Tony is to me. I don't see anything wrong with it, but, like, if you're going to breed up comics, like these young people who are going to get successful and just how funny they are, and they're going to get an audience immediately like that, I feel like you got to help them out when they get, like, addicted to drugs or something. When they start doing the party lifestyle, you got to show them some responsibility.
But put them in front of small crowds. Put them in, like... Let them work up to it. Don't give them this giant fucking thing.
You can't really control crowds after that. Like, you really can't do any crowd control once you have a viral video off Kill Tony. You got to be fair. You can try, like, if I was one of those comics, I would try to schedule some secret shows, not be promoted on lineups, try to get authentic... That's just me. I'm not saying like what Maron said was the right way, but that's the way I lean towards as someone who just does the art and gets paid for it. You know what I
I kind
mean?
of it kind of fucks it up for like even the guest panel of judges where it's just it almost puts the focus mainly on them and being like, well, check it out, we got fucking Theo Vaughn here, and it's like, okay, that's not really the point of this.
I mean, at the same time, it was just like I remember the goal back in the day was to get on Opie Anthony.
Yeah,
Like
and so
it's
like
just
well,
it's
I
the
think the
newest thing.
idea of Kill Tony on paper is like a novel thought, but
Yeah.
I think it grew into something that was just over its head, and it's really not conducive at this point.
I
It's
mean,
more of a novelty.
we'll see where it goes, but like I said, like Kill Tony is probably at its peak, and then it's going to be something else that comes along the way in the art of stand-up comedy's name,
Well,
and
also I think
it's the next big thing. And to me, it'll be annoying because it'll be this corner cutting,
yeah,
you know, thing.
yeah.
But
Well,
like
I
no
think
one's
it's
saying, and the reason I don't get mad about it, like I really don't get mad about it, is because no one's telling me I can't do my thing, and when I do
yeah.
my thing, it stands out more. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. Yeah, for sure.
That's why I don't get mad about it. In fact, I appreciate anybody that's been on Kill Tony and made a name for themselves and everything because
No, I think that's a great opportunity for sure.
because that's what's cool, awesome. Wait till you get a load of me. That's how I look
Yeah,
at it.
yeah, yeah. And if anything, it's an introduction for people who weren't fans of comedy to get introduced to comedy,
Sure.
and in a way. But like, I think there's a heavy stand-up burnout in Austin
Oh
because
yeah,
there was a huge scene. I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago. There was a huge
dude.
scene. It was a great place to come.
That fucking
Um,
scene 10 years
yeah,
ago,
that fucking
10,
rip,
15
man.
years ago, man, people don't even know. Like,
It was so fucking cool.
so I would be so intimidated by an Austin comic for real because
Yeah, yeah.
they were up every night, multiple shows a night, and they were just
And
we used to
they were
call them
running the gamut like north to south, just like the
we
whole
used
city.
to we used to call them the smart comics, and it had nothing to do with their material. They were just doing something that was just fucking smart, and all of
Yeah.
them were just major, as Rogan would say, murderers. Freaking Lucas Melendez. I'm gonna throw out some people. Lucas
Do it.
Melendez, fucking Matt Sadler. God, they were the Unbookables down there. Norman Wilkerson was one of them. It was like Stanhope's group.
Yeah, yeah.
Chris Kubas. Chris Kubas.
Mhm.
If no, everybody. Oh man, Chris was. Oh, that guy. I couldn't even walk up and talk to that guy. That's how intimidated I was by him. I was like, that dude is so fucking good. I'm gonna be lame if I go talk to him. Like,
Yeah.
my social anxiety would kick in.
But there was
Um,
also just like, I mean, I worked at Cap City for a grip, and there was just big names doing these like small intimate sets that were like really great, really good sets. And Cap City was not a big venue, but I mean they got the big names for sure. But
Alright.
it was basically for at one point kind of the comedy cellar of Austin. Like it was every name, small intimate sets. They would always hang out with the crew after, and then Joe Rogan comes in with the comedy mothership, makes this whole big setup downtown, and it kind of took away from the whole scene because if
It
you
had
were coming to
it,
Austin to
it
do a
has a
set, you had
mainstream.
to be at the mothership.
It
You
has
know?
a mainstream factor to it now.
Yeah,
Whereas,
yeah.
like, man, just I remember it was like Austin was the stepping stone in Texas to get to LA. Like, if you
Mhm.
impressed people in Austin, you had an in, all this other stuff. Dude, I remember, like, dude, so Velveeta Room open mic. I'm there, like, I guess the weekend before we have to go to San Antonio and audition for, like, the worst Last Comic Standing season. Because we weren't allowed to audition, even though it's a long story. But so we stopped in Austin for the Velveeta Room, and like I had to follow Doug Benson, who was just in town doing Cap City that weekend, and he was there at the Velveeta open mic on Thursday, and I had to follow him, and like oh my god, but that was Austin. That's what it used to be. I was like, oh, tonight I got to follow Doug Benson at an open mic, and I know in LA that happens, but that wasn't But and Austin comics had to go through that on the regular, on what happens in LA.
He came in and did a set, and he made the kitchen staff a big candy poster. Nice fella.
Yeah. Like, but yeah, that's how it would be. And like the Velveeta Room open mic was always bad for me.
But that's the thing.
It was never a good experience.
But when I worked at like Cap City, it wasn't like these were like, fucking rock stars coming in and be like, hey, Brian Poseidon's here. We're gonna go hang out for a little bit
but like for comedy fans, those were rock stars. Like those guys.
They were, but they weren't acting like it. But now with the comedy mothership, it's like, hey, talk to my agent. It's like, all right, come on.
Yeah.
It just elevated them to a point where their ego just like outshines their set.
Oh, power to them.
No, power to them for sure. Like I'll tell you what. If I was on that stage, I'd fucking have an ego like a motherfucker.
If I was a younger comic right now, if I was in my 20s, I would want the career trajectory of Ralph Barbosa. That's who I would want.
Yeah, no,
that's who I would.
And also he's putting out some real good fucking
specials,
man.
I was just thinking about the other day. This is what's crazy, because I remember a guy that was like a year or two in, right? Just like on the same open mic lineups as me, or just on the same showcases as me, and we knew he was special. But like here we are, years later. He's been on pretty much he's had a special or a stand-up set on every major streaming app. HBO Max, fucking Netflix, great, and now Hulu.
And they're
the Hulu one
great.
Hulu you can see on Disney Plus. You can go to your Disney Plus app and see it. That's wild to me. I'm so happy.
There's an acquisition. Did you hear they're shutting down Hulu?
Yep. But I'm so happy for him because like one thing that Ralph, and I'll say this, I'm not trying to clout chase or get people to go, oh, he knew. Just we were running around the same stomping grounds or whatever. But he was always nice, respectful, just like the most awesome person you could be on a show on, hang out with. Such a nice guy. Deserves everything in my book. Everything.
Yeah, I mean that comes across in his sets.
And that's who I would. If I could go back and try it again, I would go try to do what he did. Besides, like not try to do a minute of time on something that's like you said, America's Got Talent. But it's it's like I'm sure there's musicians that wouldn't go on America's Got Talent. Or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they respect the idea.
Yeah, for sure. Or like American Idol or some shit like that.
And but I think ultimately what Marc Maron was saying is going to rule out and come back like the honest form of comedy, the ideal form of stand-up comedy, which is like, because he's called it out. And Carlin did the same thing on Larry King.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like when you're making jokes about the underdog, when someone calls it out, like Marc Maron, then like I don't see anybody like doing any blowback, right? Because it's because Jeselnik has said the same thing. Bill Burr has made the same thing.
Yeah, Jeselnik also called it out on his last special. Yeah, that's right.
And with comedy fans, at least the comedy fans that I was and grew up around and have known. It doesn't matter if they have a different political view than you, or if they're funny and they've got chops and they've got the credits that say I'm a funny person and my opinion's valid. If they say something's hack, if they say everybody's doing something fucking wrong, 85% of the time we should probably listen, and we do listen. So
yeah,
but props to Marc Maron, really.
No, I mean, it was a good special.
And Anthony Jeselnik.
I think it does. I think it. Yeah, and Anthony Jeselnik because I don't.
And Bill Burr. I like what Bill Burr's doing too.
Yeah, Bill Burr's
calling out. Bill Burr's calling out podcasts such as this one.
I saw a video of him. He played. He played with Primus.
Yeah,
he played drums
mm-hmm.
for Primus. That was fucking cool.
But no, Bill Burr called out not necessarily this one because we don't talk about what other podcasts talk about, and we don't try to put reels out there that I
We're not
would.
punching down.
Yeah, I don't think we're punching down. I mean, we might be. I don't know. I mean,
Sometimes we're punching down, but
yeah,
you
sometimes
don't
it's
see those
fun.
ones, do you? Oh, we delete that podcast.
But I'm just glad those voices are being said. And
yeah. I think,
know.
I think it's important to keep the.
But I don't want to hate on the other side of it because there is a demographic for every style of comedy. And
Yeah.
But ultimately, if you want to be better at this game, you got to play all of it. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like a final look. It's like Final Fantasy VII.
It's like Final Fantasy. It's like fighting Sephiroth.
You can do the main missions as quickly, and you can just do the main missions of Final Fantasy VII. That's not going to help you beat it at the end. You got to do the side missions too. You got to get on the golden chocobos, bro.
You got to get on those.
You got to get those You got to get those chocobos breeding and get that gold chocobo. Go anywhere you want to. Go get Knights of the Round Table.
That's right. That's right.
It requires grinding. But anyways.
You got to do that thing where you got to make everyone happy.
Well, you don't. Not necessarily. Not Sid. Fuck Sid. Sid doesn't need to be
Don't
happy.
say fuck Sid.
No. Sid like beats his wife in Final Fantasy VII. It's kind of terrible.
Oh shit, does he? I don't know.
Yeah, there's like a little assistant that he verbally abuses, and that's just on screen. Like, but there's hints that
we can't really say that because there's a Sid in every game. It's not the same Sid.
It's not the same Sid. I'm just talking directly the Final Fantasy VII one.
Yeah, okay. That's just because
he's
Sephiroth. He's fucking.
You know what? Fuck that Cloud guy too.
I would present him.
Hello, Cloud.
Hello, Cloud.
Just stop fighting. Stop. That's my Sephiroth. My Sephiroth if he was from California. Just stop fighting, bro.
Hey, dog. Just stop fighting.
Just stop fighting. Just
Fucking
accept the reunion, Cloud.
Point Break Sephiroth.
You are being such a bummer right now, my dude.
Put on these on these fucking puka shells. And let's hang out.
Bro. Speaking of, never mind. There's no segue. Crazy shit's happening right now in space. Crazy stuff is happening out in space, and you should know about it. It's called 31 Atlas. 31 Atlas.
What?
You don't know? Okay.
No.
So, you remember a couple years ago when they found that object in space and it turned out to be like a big old comet? And it was like, that's a pretty big comet. And it just passed right by us, right?
Isn't that the plot to Prometheus?
All right, so think of that plot of Prometheus, right? That happened in like 2020. And it ended up being, but it ended up passing by pretty close. Well, there's another one coming. There's another one coming. We don't really know what it is. We know that it's been traveling a long ways to the point where this is interstellar. This is outside, from practically almost from outside of our universe. Maybe. It's been traveling a long way. It's definitely not from our solar system and definitely not from our galaxy. It's going over, I want to say...
Does it have a projected, like... fucking line, like sight line?
Yeah. Well, so what we picked up from it was like 8 lights.
Lights?
8 lights. So this thing's traveling at over 140,000 miles an hour, maybe even faster. And its trajectory is straight across our solar system, almost like it gets up close to a couple planets, and then when it gets to Earth, it's going to be like, it would be visible to us, but it's on the other side of the sun. And with its trajectory, its speed, its
fucking
size...
hide behind the sun, those fucking cowards.
Here's the thing. With its speed, its size, and its trajectory, it's a very low percentage chance it's anything that we know of. Now let me say that again. It is a low percentage chance of anything we know of. Meteor, comet. Now, it could be these things, but the statistic that it's one of those things is very, very, very fucking low. Very low. It's very low.
So basically what you're telling me is scientists are saying, I don't fucking know.
Just one. Just one.
Just one? One scientist?
One Harvard physicist predicts that this is a alien visitor because the trajectory of it going through our solar system, scoping out some planets, it's going to get close enough to where you could theorize that it's scouting planets. Its trajectory of making it through our solar system without hitting anything is 0.002%, and it's not going to hit anything.
Okay.
So that's another. But he even,
so it's not going to hit anything, and it's something that we've never heard of in our lives.
It's 13 miles wide, which would be the largest if meteor or comet. It would be the largest one that we've ever seen.
That's like the size of a Buc-ee's.
Oh yeah, it's Manhattan sized. So the physicist is Avi.
A Manhattan-sized Buc-ee's.
It's a Manhattan-sized Buc-ee's, which would be
a Texas.
That's
joke
a nightmare.
Forever.
That's a nightmare.
That's a Texas.
Yeah.
I think
That's
if you don't know, Buc-ee's is a giant gas station.
That's a McGallen. That's a McGallen Buc-ee's, is what that is.
It's a McGallen Buc-ee's.
So the Harvard physicist is Avi Loeb. He held several prominent positions at Harvard. Here's a couple of them. He's the head of the Galileo Project.
Doggy style, reverse cowgirl.
Director. He's the director of the Institute for Theory and Computation. So part of his job is to have theories and recognize all plausible outcomes and put statistics on them and all that shit. And he's also the founding director of Harvard's Black Hole Initiative. This isn't just a dude on the History Channel going aliens. Like, this is
it sounds like he's got some bona fides behind him.
This guy's got some science chops, and he's saying that, I mean, yeah, while it could be something we know of, like a meteor or a comet, last studied, it did not have a tail, and usually a comet has a tail, because when it travels throughout space, a comet or a meteor, what have you, when it travels throughout space, all the shit on it gets thrown off basically and burnt into the atmosphere, creating like a white tail. That's why you when you see that shit. So if it is one of those things, if it is a comet or a meteor, it's from far away from a completely distant galaxy, and it's spreading its stardust into our solar system straight across, which could have an effect. We don't know enough about space, but that could be different elements being thrown into our solar system. That's if it's a meteor or a comet. If it's not, if it's something completely fucking different, that's the question, and that's more likely.
I mean, so either way, it's an anomaly.
It's an anomaly, and we are going to see it between October 29th, or we're going to get better information about it, I should say, between October 29th and November 11th, I want to say.
Happy Halloween.
Well, I mean, if it changes trajectory and it heads towards Earth, that's when shit's going to get interesting. If it changes trajectory at all, we're going to know. Now, one idea was that they take the Juno aircraft, the Juno craft that's up in Jupiter right now.
Yeah.
It's programmed just to crash into Jupiter and just die, but now some people are like, well, no, it's got enough fuel, change its path, let's get a good look at this thing, and then other scientists are like, that's not a good idea.
yeah, I can't imagine getting,
so
just like scoping it out is not great.
This thing is enough of a caution to where it's like, let's not send one of our probes over there just in case it's not a meteor or a comet. This is, like, guys, this is, look, I'm going to put it to you like this as a lover of space and astronomy. If this thing just is, for whatever, just nothing, if it's nothing, if it just passes through our solar system, no shit, just nothing, then that's proof to me how lame of a universe we live in. And then, I'll be done dreaming about space.
Over space by then, huh?
I'll be done with it, bro. I'll just be done with space. I feel
like that happens all the time.
Pawn my telescope.
Where people are like, oh, this thing's gonna happen, and then it doesn't, and everyone's like, well, shit.
Yeah. But
I'm about wit's end because I want some sort of fucking.
But I'm telling you,
I want some space shit to happen. I'm sick of space shit not happening.
But this is a good sign because you've got pretty much an expert over at Harvard, not just a physicist, but a lead guy in several prominent positions, saying, I think it's like a 0.005% chance this is something we know of. And his thing is a fucking...
Yeah, but is something gonna happen?
I don't know. Now there are reels out there that will tell you it sent a message and that it was decoded with AI and that it was a bunch of alien. I saw this. It was alien sent us a message that was like, "Hey man, we're just coming to help." It was literally in this tone. "Hey man, we're just coming to help like we did last time. Hang tight, everybody." That's literally a thing going on right now. I don't think that's true.
That's like
I think that's people getting on the internet with wild imaginations and trying to spread a false narrative for attention.
Fucking the Titanic submarine went down. There was always like these fucking shorts of people being like, "This is the recording from their final moments." It's like, no, it wasn't. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, but that one they have of the Titanic submersible, that thing popping, and then the wife hearing it, and then the other two guys like knew what it was, but she was like, "What was that?" Like, you remember the Titanic sub?
Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, no, that's real footage though.
No, but like there's like fucking people being like, "This is the recording of."
Oh, from what they sounded like down there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but like that didn't happen because there was no recording of it, and also it happened in like 0.1 second.
Yeah, no. People get wild. People want attention, and then they make up shit. And I guess now with AI,
they're just fucking morose, you know? They're just like fucking
heartless,
perverse.
No
and
shame.
Then they're like, "Oh, I want to hear these people's final moments." So they didn't even like they weren't scared. They didn't know they were gonna die. The fucking thing just fucking blipped.
By the way, stay tuned for our Jennifer Lopez is actually an alien reel that's coming out soon. We got proof.
Yep, that's true.
Hey,
how else did she get so popular?
From the Bronx. Really?
She's from the block. That's what I heard.
Is it from the block or from the Bronx?
I'm not buying it.
What's your story, J-Lo?
Yeah, it's changing all the time, J-Lo.
It's changing all the time. Anyways, so if 31 Atlas does turn out to be an alien ship, you've come to the right place, which is Danzyland. Because we've got 5 things you need to do when aliens arrive. All right, number 1. Gotta say welcome to Earth.
Gotta give them a welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Gotta make sure they know. Welcome to Earth.
Slap them.
Yeah.
Slap them. Give them a good old slap.
Give them the Chris Rock
and then
right across the face.
Take the Oscar later.
That's right. And then cry during your Oscar speech
Welcome
later.
to Earth. Boom. Take the
Boom.
Oscar. I'm a good father.
Bill Pullman's president. Was it Bill Pullman or Bill Paxton? Bill Pullman. He's president.
We're gonna live on. We're gonna survive.
This is our Independence Day. And Randy Quaid.
I totally just left my wife be lost for a couple days. I really didn't look for her very heavily at all. Feels like I could have hired more people to look for
that's right.
my wife, if anybody remembers that movie. Number 2. Side eye religious person. Side eye.
You gotta give him a look like. All right.
They'll know why.
How about that?
They'll know why.
Interesting.
Number 3, Brooks.
Number 3 is. I don't have it written down here.
All right. Ask if they're okay. Let's redo it.
I forgot it.
Number 3, ask if they're responsible for Elon Musk. Is this your boy?
Yeah, what's going on there? Is that your boy?
Because he's not one of us. He can't be one of us. Look at him.
Couldn't be.
Look at him. Now we're on the topic. Now that we're on the topic, what about 90s basketball star Sam Cassell? Because that's...
Yeah, Sam Cassell. What's up with him?
I mean, it would
while
explain
we're on
the
the
skill
Independence
level.
Day kick, what's up with Jada Pinkett Smith?
Are Jada Pinkett Smith and Sam Cassell like part of the same alien thing?
Yeah,
is that
like,
you guys?
like, did she come from Sam Cassell?
It looks like a gender pick in Mass Effect 2. Just
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith and Sam Cassell. They just.
Yeah. And that's for all you Sam Cassell fans out there. That's a deep cut reference.
But Elon Musk looks like something I would face in Destiny 2. You know what I mean? It just.
Yeah, he looks like the
Have
like
you
the
seen
bad
him?
guy.
Have you seen that
the bad
body?
guy warlord
Yeah.
from like Halo.
Yeah, his body is like pixelated. It's very weird.
It's very uncomfortable. He doesn't look like he fits into a regular car seat, which is weird that he makes cars.
His body has PlayStation 2 textures. It's very weird.
Yeah, he's very polygonal.
Hey, number 4. Everyone call David Duchovny. Call David Duchovny. Everyone,
let's
get on your
him a
phone.
ring.
Call David Duchovny.
Give him a minute.
FYI, he's probably fucking. He's probably fucking.
He's probably busy. You just give him a couple of minutes.
Bro, I don't know what he's been doing now, but I mean,
He's probably elbow deep.
He's just Duchovnying around.
He's probably just jamming his way through fucking middle America at that point. Just give him a minute, but do give him a call. Maybe leave a voicemail.
Giving him the Mulder. Isn't that it? Yeah, he was Mulder.
Yeah, Mulder. Giving him the Mulder.
Giving him the Mulder.
Yeah. You can call it Gillian Anderson.
Making him go home all Scully. Yeah. That
gross.
Sounds weird.
You're
yeah,
gross.
That sounds bad.
I liked it. It's funny.
Scully.
Giving him Scully sounds like...
It sounds like the nickname of a bone disease.
Sounds like... I don't know. It sounds like cool oral sex that David Duchovny's given.
You ever heard of a Scully?
I'm going to give you a Scully.
Yes, I have, David.
Yes, I have, David.
And number five, when the aliens show up, we need to get to the bottom of the butt stuff before we go any further with them.
Hey, what's going on with that?
What
dude?
was
Is
with
it
the
like,
probing? What was that?
Is it appointment based or like how do we set that up?
Are
like,
you still doing it? Are you still? Because I've had
how do I get into that? Where do I need to sign up?
Is there something you don't know yet? Because I volunteer.
What's going on in there? You know, what are you looking for in there? And how do I get in on the ground floor?
Gonna be honest, I'm pushing 40. I need it done anyway.
It's got to it might as well be aliens, you know?
Might as well.
It's either you or a doctor that's gonna make me cough. Like, get in there, tell me what's up.
Honestly, would you be more comfortable if an extraterrestrial had to give you a colonoscopy or a regular human?
Or a general practitioner? I would say an alien. I feel like an alien would be much more equipped to do that.
I feel like with their tech, they could find so much more.
Yeah. And I feel like, well, okay, so here's the thing.
And then I'd fuck them. Then I'd fuck them afterwards.
And yeah, or they fuck me. It's like, whatever. But like, the thing is, a doctor, old, Dr. Krausen or whatever, he's gonna get in there old school style with just fucking digits. You know what I mean?
Just Diddy
alien.
Diddy style.
Alien. He pulls out, yeah, Diddy style. He's digging in there with a glove on.
Daddy likes digging in that shit.
he's peering around in there like this. It's awful. But an alien's gonna have some real cool fucking thing. Jam it in there.
Dude, an alien
feel real good.
An alien.
Maybe the alien puts on some Michael McDonald in the background. And like puts on some good tunes. Maybe lights a scented candle or something.
I feel like
fuck that alien.
I feel like, dude, an alien could find out what you ate in the first grade. That's how it's the technology.
And I'm gonna find out what I'm gonna eat
aliens
right after that exam.
What's a fruit roll up?
What's a fruit roll up?
This really got like pro anti not anti.
It got pro probe.
It got pro probe really quickly, and then we want to have affairs with aliens. But yeah,
I didn't say affairs.
And remember, guys, those are the 5 things you need to do.
Oh yeah, forgot we were talking about that.
When 31 Atlas shows up and it's alien, the 5 things you need to do when aliens show up. Boom! We got another countdown down. Fuck yeah. Now, let's bring it back down to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
If the aliens show up, maybe stop doing this. Who the fuck is throwing out sex toys at the WNBA games, guys? Are we serious? God.
Not me.
It's hard to defend because it is kind of funny.
It's pretty fucking funny. Like, oh man, it's pretty funny.
It's funny, but guys, we gotta stop it. Unless we're throwing them at the NBA games too. If we just turn it into that,
Yeah,
I'm
let's
fine
throw
with
them
it.
at the refs.
Throw them at the refs.
Throw them at the refs.
Not my girl Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah, quit throwing them at Sophie Cunningham. She's an angel.
I did
Why are
see.
you doing this?
I did see a meme of Angel Reese going, They're throwing sex toys at me too, guys.
Oh, yeah, right. Hey, I'm also getting sex toys thrown at me. Why is no one talking about that?
We have to call them sex toys, by the way, because YouTube won't let us call it the actual what they are, and we looked that up and everything. But guys, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Come on, like, what are we doing? It's stupid. Let's just say it.
It's,
No, well, we're not actually gonna say it. But let's just say
look, it was funny. It's something that's gonna get old, though.
What's that word? Well, okay. So here's the thing: is I'm wondering if is it? Do you think it's multiple different? Because they caught one dude,
and it was an 18-year-old. I think this is about that age
so they
range.
didn't even. It wasn't a dude. It was a child.
I think it's around that age range. I think it's dudes 18 to 20. They're not drinking.
Tracks, but
they're not drinking.
Here's my thing about the bit. I love a good bit. Is the bit worth it for the price of a WNBA game?
I mean, to be fair, the WNBA games are pretty cheap. You actually do have enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
You have enough money to stop and get a sex toy before you get to the game.
Yeah. Like you're looking at about $30.
It's pretty affordable, bro, and it's a good time. It's a good time. You get more than your money's worth because it's a fucking basketball game. But like, dude, I don't know, man. Bro,
last NBA game I went to. It was.
Dude, the tickets are so affordable. I could stop by Home Depot, pick up a washing machine, and throw it onto the court.
Jesus Christ! I love that.
That's how affordable a WNBA game is.
Oh my god! Oh, the optics on that are terrible.
Oh, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just saying a washing machine. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, no, I get that now.
That's fucking great.
That's that's unintentional sexism. I'm sorry.
just
it's going in the reel though.
Oh, I love it. No, that's great.
With my crazy ass hair saying shit like that.
Oh, all right, Tim
Allen. Women, WNBA.
Fucking, you Scott Adams motherfucker.
I have enough time to stop and buy a vacuum. Cause women.
Women.
Catch me on Kill Tony. All right.
Yeah, right.
That's just an innocent callback. But also I was.
It's an innocent callback, but also
meant it. Guys, let's just stop throwing sex toys at the fucking WNBA. Do it in the NFL.
Yeah, they've already got enough going on.
Do it in the NFL. The clock has stopped anyway. They're fucking.
That's fun. That's more fun. Do it at
do it after
American Hockey League.
Do it after any down in the NFL. We got a 30-minute wait. Is it?
throw it on the ice at a hockey game, and see if they can slap shot it back into the crowd. That's fun.
Get a hockey-themed sex toy. That is like a hockey puck-themed sex toy. Maybe instead of a puck, it's just
It's a fuck.
It's like we can say fuck on YouTube, but we can't say any other thing.
Yeah, we can't say.
But fuck is the nitty-gritty, right to the point cuss word, but everything else we can't say. We can't say fuck on television, but every other word that they say we can't say on YouTube, we can say on television.
Can we say fuck?
It makes no sense. Sorry.
Can we say independently fuck toy?
I don't know. I didn't check that.
We're gonna find out.
And now my hair's all upset.
Yeah, now you look like oh fuck, what was his name?
I look like George Lopez. It's gone from Seth Roth to George
Dude,
Lopez.
He looks fucking crazy.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. That was a non sequitur. He looks fucking crazy now. What is going on over there?
I can't say shit. Look at me right now.
That's fair.
I feel like re-recording this whole
If you held up a picture of
episode.
you like 20 years ago, people would be like, "Did he get lost in a cave or something?"
I did. The Cave of Life.
You look like Robin Williams in Jumanji. What year is?
What year is it? What year? What are the women doing? They're not playing basketball, are they?
Where's David Allen Greer?
Where's David Allen Greer? He owes me $40. I don't know why.
He does though. He does. That's not funny.
So
I told
yeah.
you not to bring that up on the podcast about David Allen Greer owing me money.
Well, that's our
It
show.
is.
That's our show for today. Please stop throwing sex toys on the basketball.
Yeah, tell David Allen Greer to give me that $40.
No, people, give the WNBA a try. I was watching the Fever against Phoenix, and Caitlin Clark's not in the game; she's hurt. But like Sophie Cunningham, like went off. Impressive
Dude,
performance,
she putting him up, dude.
dude. Just draining. Like I think it was like 4 for 5 for 3-pointers.
She was a football player too. She played on a male football team.
There are just some awesome.
Yeah, some cool chicks. I mean,
Awesome women in the NBA.
fucking
Sorry, I got
annoying,
something stuck in my tooth. But that concludes another episode, guys. I'm getting back on the stand-up thing. I'm such a fucking... This is why I'm not successful. Because I call it the stand-up thing.
You know, my little hobby.
You guys know I like to do arts and crafts.
that little thing I've been trying out for 20 years.
Ah, Jesus. Hey, August 23rd, I'm going to be at Endicott, New York at Crooked Mouth Brewing. Very, very funny show over there in Endicott. If you miss me then, don't worry, because October 12th through the 15th, I'm going to be over there at Crooked Mouth Comedy Fest over there at Crooked Mouth Brewing in Endicott. And also, September 6th, this is new. This is a new one. I'm going to be at the NEPA Comedy Fest fundraiser show. I'm going to be doing a free performance, but just like a little preview of what is to come for the festival, which is October 3rd through the 5th. But come to this show. It's going to have a bunch of great acts, some music, but we're all just going to give you some free previews of some comedy, raise a little money. There's going to be a raffle. It's going to be great. It's going to be at the Loft in Scranton, September 6th. Mark your calendars. And also that festival, October 3rd to the 5th. All other information, check Danzyland.com. And, of course, you can always see stand-up clips right here on the YouTube channel. Brooksy, where are you going to be, sir?
Let me see here. Looks like I'm going to be... Okay, so I'm going to be at a couple of different Subways in Austin. And I'm just going to go table to table and be like, are you going to finish that? That's where I'll be. So find me at pretty much most Subways. And I'm not saying it because I want it. I'm saying it because I'm just judging people.
Well, I mean, you might be hitting at a couple of stand-up shows in Austin at a Subway, like a couple of the open.
Yeah,
mics.
I might be doing a little bit of stand-up. I will be standing up in the Subway because I'm not sitting down. Those seats are sticky as fuck.
I like your act where you're Dave Grohl finding out how hard it is to be a parent in a second family.
Yeah, being a new parent when you're fucking 80 years old.
And then that's what it is. You go around people from Subway asking if they're gonna.
Hey, do I look like Dave Grohl or what?
Do I look like Dave Grohl? Cool. You gonna finish that?
Cool. You gonna finish that or what? What is that? An Italian BMT? Sick.
Sick. I'm Dave Grohl.
Sick. Do you think I'm Dave Grohl? I guess you look like a fat Dave Grohl.
Do you
Are
think
gonna
I'm
finish
Dave? That's the better question to ask. Do you think I'm Dave Grohl? Give me that
what's
sandwich.
up? You think I'm Dave Grohl? You gonna finish that fucking Italian BMT or
That
what?
is
What is that? A
clearly-
tuna extra mayo?
That is clearly
Gross.
not someone who is Dave Grohl would say. Do you think I'm Dave Grohl? Give me that sandwich.
Sick. What's up with that tuna extra mayo? You get black olives on that thing? Gross. Smells like a foot. Is that a foot long or smells like a foot?
We hope you enjoyed yourselves today. right here on a new episode. We didn't get to an episode title today. I don't know.
It smells like a foot. It's pretty good.
Smells like a foot. Okay. Why not? This isn't the real world. It's me, Danzy. It's him, Brooksy. This is Danzyland. Thank you guys for dropping by, and we'll see you next week.